Hey guys, and welcome into another episode of the Yes South African domestic career. Port Elizabeth are in a good spot in this 2020 campaign. We're in third, just showing you guys the tables of the 20 over trophy. 31 points, 7 wins, 4 losses in the campaign so far. We're 6 points clear of fourth place. We're a good chance of qualifying. We just need to win one of our last 2 games. There's going to be a challenge in the first one against Johannesburg, and our final game of the season is against Durban. So Durban on the table are in 6th place. So they're pretty much out of it, I'm pretty sure. Bloemfontein and East London are the only teams that can really catch. So important to get some good results on their board. Their net run rate's a wee bit average. Let's go over some of the results quickly. You guys were last here for the 36-run win against Johannesburg. We played, we were very disappointing. Rolled for 88. Dolima, 4 for 21, 3 for 21 for Pretorius, and 3 for 25 for Fortune. And they got it in 7.3 overs with Faf du Plessis, 61 of 24, 13 boundaries. Mulder, 2 for 15, was the pick of the bowlers. So after that, we got some really good wins. We got Cape Town out for 164. Quinton de Kock, 65 of 44 at the top, 5 fours and a 6. First partnership was good. Milan, 30 out of 31. Then it's sort of, we held them back a wee bit. We bowled well. Mulder, 4 for 28, 3 for 23 for Thompson, 2 for 38 for Matthews, and 165 of 3 as a comfortable run chase. Everyone's strike rates were sublime. De Bruin, 67 not out of 49 was the pick of the batsman, 7 fours, 2 sixes. In the 40s for Mariah, who was back from injury and deploy. 1 for the international bowler, and 1 for 30 for Muhammad Nawaz as well. So, good performance there. And even better performance here against Centurion, where they got through to 180 for 6. I thought that was going to be a bit out of our reach. Dubussy is going to take a wee bit of a rest for the rest of the campaign. He just hasn't taken too many wickets in the last couple of games. Like the last 5 games, taken 3 wickets. So time for him to just sort of rest up a little bit and get his technique a wee bit better. Klaasen was really good, 87 off 49. But yeah, good fight back towards the end to restrict them a wee bit. And we chased it, 181 for 7. That was some good batting, very aggressive batting from the top 4 with Mariah, 30 off 11, 2 fours, 3 sixes. Got off to a great start. De Bruin, 65 of 44, 4 fours and 3 sixes. Deploy, 30 off 17. And Swanepoel, with his batting ability down that low, so he averages a very handy 21. Good strike rate as well. Love to see him improve his bowling numbers, but he's good potential there. So let's get into the game here. So we are going to bring Whitehead back. Whitehead's going to take the spotter here. And Whitehead's going to bat there. So we're going to operate our 2 spinners, Whitehead and Matthews, and yeah, go from there. Hopefully it is going to be good enough for victory here. Johannesburg, Ryan Rickleton, Arasi van der Dussen, Bavuma, Hendricks. They got Rabada. They got a great team, and of course Monarch too. I believe that Monarch is our one. So they're asking us to bat first. Rabada. Rabada strikes straight away. He's such a class act, and he'll get the wicket. Out for 1 is Bretsky. On a couple good performances here. We probably want Bloemfontein to drop a game here too, just so we are pretty much confirmed in the playoffs. Obviously, I'd love to finish higher, so we might host a home sort of elimination battle. 24 for 1 after 3, so there's been a few boundaries flowing off the bats. Is that going to go over the man's head? It's not. Good catch. And Dwayne Olivier gets the wicket. So just got to concentrate. 4. It's a wicket 2. Out for 6. De Bruin. Thompson. So it just collapsed a wee bit here. Top team though, like we beat them last time, Varma into the attack. A bit of stability now, just to get somewhat of a score on the board, and then sort of just try and bowl with a wee bit of discipline. Again, like that's been good this season too, that I've been able to use Duplessis, our young player, for a little bit, and Whitehead's back now, and he'll sort of take the mantle for a little bit of valuable experience, just for SW District's purposes. This is a good over 2. At least De Bruin's still there, and he's sort of hit Varma all over the shop. That's a massive over. 34-15, 13-7, 71 for 4 after 7. This partnership has to go for a wee while though. Got to sustain it. So Varma's been trusted to bowl another over. Is he going to sort of get hit all over the shop again? That's a good over, good start the over. And he's bowled full dots, so he's tightened it up a wee bit. And that is just a nudge to that side there. And 40 off 22, 18 off 12, 82 for 4 after 9. It's a wee bit of hoop round. Oh, has he beat the fielder? He just has. And Williams pitches it up. Thompson misses. And Williams hits out for 22 off 15. 1 Mulder now. Just need something valuable from him. We just need to make sure we bat our overs. Get about 160 would be probably the goal from here. Just so we're in the ballpark of being competitive. The run. So that's a single, and that's the 100 up. And that's 50 for De Bruyne too. 50 off 28 deliveries. He's been quite good for us this season. Like, I wish I could see his current year, but obviously he's played quite a few games at Port Elizabeth. But there is his average there. 550's average of 59.83. Mulder now. It's a good shot. Swept well. But yeah, with all our team available pretty much, with no injuries, we should be quite competitive in the playoffs if we get there. Just our batting order's a wee bit frail if we do lose a few wickets. Just need Swanepoel and Mulder stepping up a wee bit to offer us something with the bat. 13 off 9, 50 off 28. So the partnership's real good. That's been skied though. Is that going to be caught on the boundary? No, it's not. It's gone all the way. Miscue for 6. So 8 off this over so far. Like, at least we're rotating it and so doing a good job here. De Bruyne gets that away for 4, and that's a 12 run over. 121 for 5 after 13. Varma super expensive in this game so far. He will have to bowl a couple good overs just to get his figures reined back in. He did bowl a good over. He bowled an over that went for 1 run, so pressure starting to mount. Vangiso has been hit for 6. And Mulder, he'll be trapped. LBW out for 28 off 19. Now, Bayers Swanepoel batted so beautifully in that last innings that he played. 24 off 13. Can he provide that again? Got 4 overs remaining. Can we get at least 30 or 40 just to get a competitive score on the board? It's a good shot. Full toss. And the spin. It's a good shot from Swanepoel. That's 4 more. 24-17. He's played another handy knock here, and we've got 1 over to try and conjure up some runs. That's been miscued. And he's gone. He's gone for 25 for 19, but it was a good knock. Whitehead in. Whitehead will be just getting a single there, but it's a middle of the road sort of score with De Bruyne 65 of 45, a couple of handy 20s down the order, which was really needed because their top order really failed. It's going to hopefully be competitive. This game's the intrigue one. East London 187 for 7. That's a good score against Bloemfontein. That's exactly what we want, but we've got to bowl with some good discipline here. I might open up a spinner. I'm going to try something completely different. It has got a wee bit of turn on it. We're going to try and do something a wee bit different. So I'm going to have the 1 fielder out. No, I don't. I think we will have another sort of guy there. Just cover some areas. So it's a wee bit of a different field. Yeah, we'll just try something a wee bit different. Just for the first over of this game to see if we can conjure up anything. Snyman. I think I've kept the highlights on to... no, I haven't. That's a wicket for Matthews, and Snyman's gone. He's gone for naught. Has the opportunity to open up a spinner paid off here? Bit of a turning track. He's got the 2 wickets. Rickelton and Snyman up front. So that is a successful play for us. So I'm going to go to Mulder too. I'm just going to go with a guy who's a wee bit more potent with the ball. to see if we can get some wickets here. Matthews, he was so successful in that first over. We might keep him on, actually. Mulder will pick up the wicket of Van der Dussen as well. This is good bowling here from the Port Elizabeth side. Good decision to bowl the spinner very early on. We are going to bowl Whitehead. Just going to get Whitehead through some overs here. We're going to just put some guys out in the right areas. They're good enough to get the initial setup. They're good enough to get it. So we're going to go... No, I'm not going to do that. We'll save. So still saving some fields. Obviously, they're really early season ones. So we'll go there. Go there, yep. Spin, it's turning a little bit, so we might as well try to utilise that. So it's 9 off that over. Mulder will bowl another one. Just trying to get that next wicket, which is Hendricks. 42 for 4 now. Johannesburg a long way in this chase. Brings Daniel Monarch in. It's had a pretty good campaign, really, for Johannesburg. He's got a lot of experience, too, which is great for us. Whitehead, it will be taken out of the attack. We'll bring Swanepoel in. So Swanepoel's going to do a job. It's going to play a role of just going to keep it in that length that we're bowling at the moment. And that's a good hooping delivery. And Monarch will be departing for next night. It's a bit of a shame. I'd love to see him get 30 or 40 against us. Just to... So he's up to level. And this is fantastic bowling. And Swanepoel has got Rabada 45 for 6. The game should be dead and buried. As plumb as you like. We'll bring Matthews in as well. Just going to do a job here. Just keep the pressure on. Swanepoel to Williams now, and that's an edge. And they slump further, Johannesburg. This is exactly what we need for a net run rate, just in case it did tighten up a little bit. And Olivier is gone too. This is brilliant. Swanepoel, a breakthrough game for him in terms of the wicket tally. We'll bring Mulder back too. Might as well try to clean them up for next to nothing. So we've got... Let's make sure we get 5 out here. It's another wicket. Good delivery from Mulder. Just bowled in good areas in this game. 69 for 9. 4 for 18. 3 for 20 for Mulder. And we'll bring in Whitehead. Just the 1 wicket needed. Can we get that final wicket pretty quickly? And I think we're going to. So what a good performance with the ball. Just did a good enough job with the bat. It was just really a couple key partnerships. And we've taken top place out by 93 runs. That's a great result for us. Bavuma 33 off 34. It's the only real mainstay there. But Swanepoel was brilliant. He got a handy, very handy 25 of 19 too. 4 for 18 is certainly his best figures in his young blossoming career. So good work there in that game. So we've got the 5 points. Well, we got Clare Centurion as well. And if we can get somehow a win and a bonus point win, I'll just have a re-look at the rules. So we have to score 1.25 times out of the opposition. That's going to be tricky in our last game. But we could pass Johannesburg. We are playing Durban, who are in 6th. The good news for us, I think we've automatically qualified. Yeah, we can't be passed here. So we will finish at least 2nd if we get there. So the KO, the knockout stage, preliminary final, then final. At the moment, it looks like we could be playing Centurion. But we'll give some of our main line a wee bit of a rest. I might get Imran Tahir in just to see if Imran will get a few wickets. Just going to rotate some bowlers around and we'll give Berger a bit of a run too. We'll bring Whitehead up the order. Trying to keep some players relatively fresh if we can, just for a couple of days. I think I'm relatively happy with that lineup. Let's see how we do. So they've got some good players. Maharaj, Janssen, Pakaleo, Bapara, Villiers, Miller. They've got a good team too. Alex Hales at the top's pretty devastating. So we'll bat first on this service. We'll try and get something on the board to be relatively competitive. Just need another strong performance here. Wouldn't it be brilliant if we somehow got a good result here and finished top of the table? Just got to go for it though. We've got to back our team. De Bruyne. is perfect. This is just getting it away. 4 more. 4 again. Janssen. So we'll go here. Here. That's a good shot. 42 for 2. That is another 4. That is 54 for 2 after 6. Oh, that's out. Riley Rousseau. Deploy now. Just gonna need probably 180 here, and we're gonna have to probably try to restrict them to about 160, but looks like it's gonna be a wee bit steep. We're just gonna win the game first and foremost. We'll play reasonably well so we don't lose our net run rate, and then we've got the home advantage. That preliminary final. 74 for 4 now. Thompson. Maharaj. 74 for 5 now. So just a wee bit of teetering in this order. So we're not as strong as what we were. We're trying to rest some players. Mainly our strike bowlers. Mulder has gone for naught. So 75 for 6. 31 of 19. Deploy. 83 for 6. Deploy. He's spun and turned, and he's gone for 35. So it's just another pretty average batting performance during the season. We're just got to make sure we get something on the board, because like if our net run gets affected, we'll finish 3rd. Losing that home advantage could be quite a bit. That's a bit of an awkward miscue. That's gone for 4. 92 for 7. Whitehead can bat a bit. The important thing is we bat basically all our overs out if we can. Something on the board. Good shot from Whitehead. Trying to get our 9th win of the campaign. Oh, Whitehead's been dropped. He's 24 of 14, Whitehead. He's played a handy enough knock. He just needs to be supported. 5 overs remaining. Can they bat the majority of them out? Rocked off the back foot. Whitehead gets a boundary. 31 of 22. Berger has gone for 7. He's supported well. Imran Tahir getting a game. He is the veteran in the side. He's skied that one. He's going to beat the diving fielder. He gets 4. Very valuable runs for Port Elizabeth. Imran Tahir is smoked it for 6. So he's coming 10 off 3 balls. It's a handy enough knock here so far. You get another couple over the fence. 129 for 8. He will get that over the fielder again. That's sailed into the crew. Imran Tahir 16 off 8. Very valuable knock. He's moved into the 20s. How valuable will this innings be? Just to mean we finished 2nd at the very least. $143 for 8. It's competitive enough. Whitehead top scoring with 36. So a very nice job there. 35 on Deploy at the top. But yeah, just probably not enough on the board to really compete. Here, so we've got to do a number on Hales, and we might open up the bowling with Imran Tahir. See how inspirational he'll be on this surface. Trying again to put some sort of heat on. Is this the right decision to bowl spin to Alex Hales? And it has been. What a decision to bowl spin the last couple of days, reading the conditions well. Tahir gets the wickets, beating him. We'll bowl Matthews as well. Why don't we bowl 2 spinners? See if we can sort of put them under pressure very early with good combination. Good break for Matthews. Irwi's gone for 2. I think that's a good spell from the 2 spinners. We'll bring in Mulder now, and Mulder will just look to defend these runs very valuably early on. Beddingham's gone too. 25 for 3 now. And Villas is gone too. So this is the last couple of performances with the ball being very, very good. Very accurate. Hopkins will bowl another over. See if we can get another one out of him. 38 for 4 after 6. 106 runs at 7.5. And we'll bring in Mulder again. Just got to keep hunting for those wickets because this is not enough on the board to really defend unless we bowl them out. 2 for 12 now. Bring in Whitehead. 58 for 4 after 9. So the partnership's starting to form again. 68 for 4 after 10. 76 runs at 7.6. They have recovered reasonably well. Have to bring Imran Tahir back to see if he can get these guys out and cause a few issues with the ball. 3 overs, none for 21 now. Looking to slip away a wee bit now from our perspective. We need another wicket. Tahir bowled well, yeah. 4 overs, 1 for 25. 43 runs at 7.1 now. The partnership has been very, very good. We just need to somehow break through and cause some jitters if we can. Bapara's gone. Bapara's been around the scene a long, long time. 41 off 31. He's 37 years of age. 31 games this year, and he's played over 440 20-over games. And that is an impressive number of performances there. 113 for 5 after 15. 31 runs at 6.2 now is required. Bring Thompson in. 1 over 14. That is blowing the game completely out of our hands. Yeah, we just didn't score enough with the bat. They did recover from being in a very dicey position. It's not a bad loss, though. We should finish second. Yeah, so that is not a bad performance. Yeah, we got the home final against Centurion. If we win, we play Johannesburg in the finals, which we've got a good record against this season. So you guys will see us take on those two in the next episode. Unfortunately, lost to Brun and Mulder, so that's a big blow for us. So smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you next time, guys.